We are live. And it's Skipper is there with us. Even though he's not shown on my screen, he's there. Santa. Hello, Santa.
I'm glad that you corrected that.
Turn the telly now.
Santa. Hello, Santa.
I'm glad that you corrected that.
Hang on a minute.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting feedback here.
Oh, hang on, I've got no sound. That's because Zoe plays around with it, no sound.
Oh, I got you.
There we go. No, I don't have the sound, so. Rob Wenzel, we have Santa. Yeah. Don't try and phone anybody, will you?
How was your football day?
Let's see. Switzerland won, which is good. South Korea won. They beat Germany. What was the other game before that? Portugal won. And Brazil won. But they had a struggle tonight, I believe. Again, it doesn't really reflect the results that you're getting. Even though Serbia was outplayed, they played really well themselves, so it doesn't really reflect the true score. Run a play, you know. But you know, my friend's just not long gone to work, so he comes over. So yeah, that's about it, really. Tomorrow when it's Wales. Can't remember the next. It's England versus USA tomorrow. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. By the way, in the US, we don't celebrate it here. Well, I know that people do, but we British traditionally don't. Not that we, shouldn't go and not have a turkey or anything nice to eat, but we don't celebrate it as a tradition. And yours is earlier in the year, is that right, Skipper?
October, for I believe second week, early in the second week of October. Next Thanksgiving in Canada is the 9th of October, 2023.
Have you noticed it down here? Father Christmas, aka Santa Claus.
Well, I've got to do that for you folks in the UK. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I'm terrible, man.
It's interesting. Your hat that today, it has a distinct look to it.
Yes,
it's kind of like an underripe banana.
Yes. Bing, bing. It's stupid, isn't it? Look at it.
Get back into the clothing store and talk to that elf that issued you that uniform.
It looks like if I was like a grey blue and I went swimming like this, it looked like some jaws. I don't know.
Swimming sideways.
But yeah, I'm going to get you a present. I decided I had a really deep conversation with Zoe. I'm going to try and get all the Catherine's Corner and find out how much that Christmas tree is and buy it for you.
Why would you do that?
Christmas spirit.
You're. Why would you tell me?
Because it's not really a gift, but you have to display it every memory. And I feel a bit bad for her because no one bought it. But if I can't afford it, then obviously. So yeah.
Just don't have it shipped to the UK. It'll be delayed.
This is not a delay. This is a time lapse. Did they actually put what year it's going to be? My hat needs starch. My hat needs scaffolding, I think.
It sticks up so high it's almost out of the picture.
Well, I'm trying to get onto rides. You know, small owls are like.
Oh yes, of course.
So, get them in. Yeah. I don't want to go out the window because I'll probably end up.
I don't know. I don't think it needs starch. It already looks like it's starched. I think it needs to be a little more limp.
Okay.
Okay, that just looks really strange.
I don't know. These. I don't know.
That is so funny.
I don't know.
So tomorrow I go in to check out my chair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And see, we are setting up in phase 1 of West Edmonton Mall, and which is the original spot, so that folks can see me and I can visit all the children. And yes, it's going to be interesting. And my first tour of duty is on Sunday.
I can't wait. You must actually. What I'm going to do, Skipper, I'm going to shut down the computer a minute because it's going to kick us off. Because I had a word with StreamYards and they said everything's fine their end. It must be your internet. And I sent them pictures. Nothing wrong with our internet. And when I done a speed test with the computer, everything was fine with nothing on it. When I done it with YouTube, setting up YouTube, everything was fine on it. Going on to different websites, everything was fine on it. Went on to StreamYards, it was the bandwidth on it was 0.5 megabits.
I concur. That's why I haven't been using it on my computer. I can't use it.
StreamYards, they are blaming people's ISPs. So I will be asking for my money back and asking for a refund because I haven't been able to use the facilities what they promise you when you buy it. So because I can't use the green screen, can't use the sound if I want to. I can use
the same boat.
So, and we don't stream. I don't stream enough anyway to justify the 20 hours anyway. So, like 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. You know what I mean? So what we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, about 16 hours a week, give or take. You know, a month. I mean, yeah. Whatever happened to Limp Biscuit? Well, you probably ate my hat. I don't know. So we got Treasure Trove tonight. So you got your. I'm going to switch this off because it's going to cut us off. Let's do that. Hopefully, it may not be saved, but it's going to cut us off anyway. Hopefully, it won't cut us off here. Neil, I can't add anybody up at the moment anyway, because I'm now on a spare phone, so it's completely different now. On what if I use this phone, I can do everything, but as I'm on that one, I switched the computer off. It's just going to kick us off because it was just going no internet. There's no, make sure you know, it gives that warning you got no, your mic's not connected. You know, you won't hear no sound and all that garbage. Kinnaman, it's nice to see you. Neil's Comics and Video Games, great to see you, brother. And of course, Christopher Ty. So what I'm going to actually do is go into. So then I can see the chat in this one. Anna, I'm crazy. How are you? Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunt. Nice to see you. And of course, Santa, it's always a wonderful pleasure. obviously, Treasure Trove is the prize day today. I'm going to be starting Battle Chat next week. Well, not next. Is it next week? It must be next week. It must be Christmas week. So, because I'm going to be giving a lot of prizes out, hopefully over the next month or so, I won't be donating to the Treasure Trove one, because I'll be pushing, obviously because of postage. I'll be pushing out hopefully a lot more prizes for everybody. So that's if Skipper don't mind, Santa don't mind. Oh my gosh. And the Lucky James Ella, how are you doing? So until probably end of January, I'll start doing that prize. But I'm just going to do Battle Chat just for Christmas season, and whatever comes up throughout the year next year. And got my membership coming up soon as well. I got a scan on Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday. I got an ultrasound and an MRI. 6:30, I think it is. So that's going to be interesting. They're going to ask me the same questions. Do you know what it's like inside an MRI scanner? Have you been in one before? I'm going to say, nope, never seen one. But what they don't realise, I used to make them by hand. So, yeah. All that is going to be good. Santa's turn now.
Are you waiting for me to say something?
Anything you like.
What can I say to you?
Tell me all. Rob Wenzel, oh, look at that. That's the hottest thing I've seen all day.
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Yes, it's coming.
Oh, that's lovely. Is that real?
Yes, that's very real. That's Santa's home fire.
Yes, I'm just taking it easy because I've got so much to do.
He's burning Yule logs.
You got that right.
You betcha. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States and whoever celebrates, obviously, Thanksgiving, because there's actually a few countries that celebrate Thanksgiving. And I would sing Jingle Bells because that's actually a Thanksgiving song. And but I'm not going to because I don't want to destroy a song. And it's nice to see everybody coming out on your day. I know it's a bit late. Football finished, obviously after extra time, and then
Actually, you didn't do too bad.
And then my friend's here. He's got to go work, so he stays until the possible latest time, and then he's got to leave.
Was he late for work yesterday?
He clocked in. Oh, the day before he clocked in, and a minute just before it went off. Otherwise, he'll lose 15 minutes pay. But he was on time yesterday. But he caught the later bus. But tonight he's left it a little bit later than normal. So, but when he got to the bus station, he's not long phoned me actually, and the bus has just arrived. So, and as he just got there, so it should be. He hasn't got to get the later bus. So, hopefully, you get there in a few minutes. Have a drink or something. Hopefully, there's nothing worse. And I used to hate that getting into work and then going straight in. I used to like getting to work about half hour early, settle in, have a chat, read a paper, see what's going on, then go in. Not that I did much anyway, but I'll tell you a really cool story I did at work once. Right, this is going back in one of my other jobs. Now I worked in one of the most dangerous places on earth. Okay, it was dangerous, and it was that bad. And I kid you not, there was a water explosion in the night at some point. Now we used to work nights, but for some reason they'd said night shift is not going to be on anymore, and they're going to have a late evening shift. That means we used to leave around about 1 o'clock in the morning, which is late evening shift, funny enough. And before I used to do from 4 in the afternoon till 4 in the morning before the next shift came in, because they come in at 6. Because of the car park so small, we'll be gone by the time the next shift came in, so they had room to park. Yes. And but they said no, you got to work from 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so they put it back 3 hours till 1 o'clock in the morning. And the next day we came in, and there was this water everywhere. It short-circuited everything, and there was no power to the robots, nothing. And well, there was a guy called Barry, and Barry was the safety manager. Now, when you consider that he was the safety manager, this guy would be walking around, smoking around the factory and just throwing his cigarettes anywhere. He was not the safety man. Oh, thank you, Ronz. That's really, really kind of you. Oh, wow. It's nice to see Ronzi. Thank you so much. If you actually, I'll put your link in a minute there, Ronzi. Anyway, there was a long paint line, and we used to do these still like H frames, and well, we went from 6 meters to 8 meters, and well, this water was soaking in overnight, and me and a few other guys thought it might have been a insurance claim. Well, Barry goes, I've been here 20 odd years. Nothing like this ever happened before. And I was thinking, hang on, this is a £4.5 million paint line that's just been installed and has never been a leak. Okay. And so me and some of the guys went around looking at, because we was maintenance as well, was looking around. And one of the pipes, now these pipes, these reinforced water pipes, don't break, and this one was slit. Okay, so we took photographs of it, right, just for our own records. And so it's obviously someone's gone in at some point, knowing that there's nobody in the factory, cut. This is my person. They cut the water line. Someone's whacked the water line on. Okay,
oh my goodness!
And it's pumped out gallons and gallons of water. And everything's short-circuited. Everybody's stood around doing nothing. While Barry's going there, you know, he's giving it all the large and everything. And wow, he goes, well, he stands up. Now, there's like a staging, yeah. So when you got the bars coming off, you got 4 lots. So you got 3 guys, depending on the weight of the steel. So you have 2 at the end, 1 in the middle. Okay, and the higher you go up on stages, so you can reach. You ain't got to reach that far because they're quite heavy. And so Barry decides to stand off the stage, yeah, and he reaches. Now he's the safety manager. He reaches this bar, yeah, and he takes the weight of the bar, and all we see him is disappear, just disappear, yeah. I mean, I can tell I just creased up. I cried in laughter. I was hurting. And because it couldn't have happened more to a nicer guy, because he was a dick. I mean, a big idiot. Well, you know, forklift driving.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, very well, very
yeah.
well.
Well, you know,
Part of my
because
life.
it was forklift license.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, he would let. Well, if you can drive it, you can carry it. Yeah. Without any. He's the safety manager, right? Um. And anyway, he fell into this wow, which nobody knew because it was so much paint there that covered this wow. And what it was a water relief wow. And where the paint's obviously over the years has dripped onto the floor and no one's bothered cleaning it up, of course, it's filled in all the gaps. And this wow is probably around about 4 feet deep and it's probably about 12 feet long. Yeah. And Barry's gone in this ditch because some idiot over the years has put corrugated wood over it. And of course, where the water's been there,
It's rotted.
it's rotted. Yes, this wood's probably made from the Mary Rose. I don't know, right? But he's fell through, right? He's gone through like this, like a trapdoor, and this big steel frames took him down with it, you know. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy because this guy was a complete idiot, and there was other reasons why. Someone had their forehead scaved straight off.
Oh,
And he
no.
didn't do an assessment. He goes, "Wow, it's just one of those things." Now I had I had an accident at work. Now I had I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, of course, we're pulling Barry out, and he's thick with goo. Right now, whatever's been falling over there, because this factory's years old. You know, it's been going since the 30s. This factory, so this thing's been filling up with all sorts of stuff. And he's fouling it. He couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Probably all the crap he's been spewing out over the years because he's been there since he was like, I don't know, 20, 22, 23. This guy's like 50 odd. And so he's got it just completely filled up with all his gunk. Right? And of course, me and this other guy's ripping up this flooring, and it's like cardboard, but thick with paint. You know, the paint's holding it all together. There's probably more paint spilt on than there is actual safety boards. And we didn't realise how long. We thought another bit, another bit, another bit. It was like a good 12 feet and about 3 feet deep, and about 4 feet wide, width, 12 feet long. We're like, we didn't even know that was there. Barry didn't even know that was there. No one knew this wow was there. And what it is, there's a water. It's like if there's a paint spillage, it goes down and into this wow and out into the sewers. But this stuff has been filling up for years. And man, he stank. He stank so bad. Oh. Anyway, we got this company to come out and clean it all up and redo the hole again where all this spillage is supposed to go. And redone the floor, put a proper floor in. But man, Barry, could have happened to a much nicer guy, because the day before, 2 days before, I had an accident. Well, 3 days before that, my friend had an accident. The engineer, he told the engineer, because the metal was being smashed, by the cutter. So when it got down to like 1.5 tons, the cutter would come and smash the metal. And obviously, and it'll go by weight, so don't go by the size. It go once it goes over the rollers, a roller pressure will drop it down and it'll cut. Well, Craig, my friend, didn't know that Barry told the maintenance guy, because it kept stopping, to take the light beams off. Okay, so when he took the guards down, the machine will still run. No one knew this. So we used to give each other coffees. You'd buy everybody a coffee in the factory, So, well, Craig, it was part of Craig's fault because there is a jig you put into the press, but he didn't use a tape measure. And he put his finger and thumb like that into the press. This lad walks over and goes, Craig, do you want a drink? Of course, pushes down on this roller, which is supposed to be the button. When it gets to a certain way, it crashes and then it goes bang, like that, yeah, within like hundredths of a second. Well,
Hey, Saint Nick.
how you doing?
Saint
Right.
Nick and Nick. How are you?
Well, what happened next? This guy comes over and goes, Craig, do you want a coffee? And of course, Craig looks around like that and goes, yeah, no problem. And the press went down.
Oh dear.
Takes his thumb off and his 3 fingers.
Oh,
Didn't know he did it. Didn't know it's gone. Okay. And Barry, and obviously Barry wouldn't admit into this. So anyway, the HSC with health and safety executives come around, tape off all the things. There's a major accident, you know, they completely shut the machine down. Go on 40 hours later, they said, Dale, you have to run that machine. I said, I don't want to run that machine. I'm here to, wow, I don't know how to run that machine. Now, this machine is probably a good 45 feet long. Okay, it's a form. Okay. I'm working with this guy called Adrian, who's a Romanian lad. And the metal's being churned up into like a big V shape. Yeah, like this. And it's being stuck. So I take the guards down. Now I don't know any of this bit until I have my accident. Okay. Now I'm cutting the metal off to free this straggly metal. I took a video of it but I don't know. I don't know what happened to the video. But anyway, I took the video of it, and the machine started up and went pronged off straight into my arm. Yeah. I had to jump up onto the machine while walking down while the machine was still doing this. Well, Adrian, this Romanian lad, cutting for his life, cutting for my life to get to free me. And I'm walking down. Yeah. And it just gets there about another meter or so. When I can just jump off, there's blood everywhere. Okay. Now, the same things happened. Now, the stop button was taken off, the emergency stop button. The laser guards are taken off. And the sensors were taken off because Barry told them to. So yeah, that's Barry, the safety guy.
Yeah, real safe job out there.
So yeah, the most dangerous place ever I've worked in, and this guy, because it's done with fine paint and it's electrocoated painting. Now this lad, you can hit one end of the bar and it will slide. Yeah. Well, Barry, this guy bends down like this, right, to pick something up he's just dropped, a tool in or something. Well, Barry's pissing around at the other end. Yeah. And so this is the other metal. He's done that at the end and it slid out. Of course, this guy gets up like that and it just completely takes the skin off his forehead.
Oh my word.
Right? It's like a razor blade. It takes it beveled, takes it off, right?
wow.
And so it's hanging there. So the first aiders are trying to put his forehead back on. And you know, I not long had my accident, and Barry goes, "Oh, it was just, you know, I was just at the other end messing around." He's the safety guy, not supposed to be skylarking or anything like that. But yeah, there you go. So it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah. Hey, I need to ask St. Nicholas a favor. I'm popping in. I've got family running circles around me right now at Thanksgiving. And I kind of need to ask St. Nick a quick favor.
Try me.
I got my grandniece Corbin just jumped up next to me, and her sister Carson are right here. And they'd be blown away by knowing who I was friends with.
So it's Carson and
Corbin.
Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
Carson and Corbin.
Corbin's the little blonde who's sitting right next to me on a swing right now.
Oh,
Really?
when I showed her who I was friends with on YouTube, I got with everybody here and said, "Hey, what do you think if
Well, I
the
think I
kids
can do a little
got
something.
to say hi?" Hey, Carson, come here. Come here. Can we make him bigger and take us off the screen?
I'll try because this is going to be.
Who am I talking to? There's one.
You're not Santa.
Uh-oh.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I don't know how to do it here.
Say hi, Corbin. Come here, Carson. Look, come here. Look who Uncle Kyle's buddies with. So, can you see us there, Nick? Saint Nick?
I'd have to change my view here. Hold on.
Oh, if we change the view, that's fine.
And this
is Corbin.
Corbin?
Guess who Uncle Kyle's friends with? Got anything you want to tell him?
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
Good.
And there's Carson hiding back there.
Carson. Hello, Carson.
Hi.
Oh, hang on a minute. I can do it like this.
You guys,
My elf is having a little trouble.
nah. We're on live TV in England right now.
Oh my goodness.
We're on live TV in England right now.
And that
Got
one.
a three-way call.
Three-way call.
London, England, and the North Pole. He's up north of Canada. Yeah, they're getting shy now.
They are. And
Uncle Kyle has a lot of rock star
friends.
friends, but look at that big friend Uncle Kyle has.
Have you got your letter into Santa?
That's Santa, buddy. Uncle Kyle knows Santa. Have you got your letter into Santa? Have you made out your wish list for what you want?
I think so.
Well, you want to tell him what you want for Christmas? They're just so shy. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
They're just so shy. Come here, Carson. Tell him what you want for Christmas. Look at you be shy. Come here. Give me a hug and tell him what you want for Christmas. Come here and tell him what you want for Christmas. You don't want to tell him. Tell me what you want for Christmas, and I'll tell him.
No.
Because Uncle Kyle has the coolest friends in the world, quite literally. A what? A squishmallow?
Me too.
What's a squishmallow?
Squishmallows are very popular.
Awesome. All right. Well, we got one. And you want one too?
I want a lot. I want a big old one.
You want? All right. Carson wants a big old one.
Me too.
Corbin wants a big old one. Yeah. What else?
And I would have thought you were the Squishmallow.
I am. There you go. Squishmallow, great Uncle Kyle. So, yeah, I think they're a little bit blown away by the fact that I'm friends with, like, the man. And you're on TV with the man right now. You can tell the whole world what you want for Christmas. She said they're just getting so shy. That's too cute, though. Yep. I think they bailed on me. But, yeah. Thank you. You just made me a rock star for the evening. So got a whole bunch of family up on thing there. So they're still chasing me around though. It's like, really? Really? Are you really on the phone? Really? 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 Really?
I see you.
He sees you.
Just one thing, Santa, I need the plans for that when I make it. Okay.
All right. I need to get back to the festivities that I wanted to peek in.
All right. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Is the draw at the end of the show?
I'm going to do it in a moment. So.
Oh, I'll stay on long enough for that.
I can do it now if you'd like me to. So we don't miss anything. So
Sure.
Oh, I just got people running circles, but they're just so embarrassed because it's like, hey, wait, I don't know Santa Claus. So.
Righty. So this is for the draw for. Remember, next time if people want to write down what people want to donate, it'll make it a lot easier for people to see what they could be potentially getting. So we have the prizes this month that is potentially going to be sent is Mercury Dime, a 3p coin, a hockey card, a 1919 S Wheat penny, a 2 times 1965 Canadian cent, a 1943 Walker, a 1964 Rosie. That's from Philadelphia. These are the people for the week one: Alexander Smith, Taffy Coins, EAC, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter, Neil, Comics and Video Games, John Jacobs, and the Irish Collector. The two people went on there was Taffy Coins and John Jacobs. Second time was Kyle, Silver Knight Kyle. Was a banknote of 100 rupee. Neil put another 2 times 1965 Canadian cents. Las Vegas Urban Treasure put a 1964 Canadian penny. Lady Bravin put a banknote or coin. She hasn't quite made a mind up what's going to go there. Treasure Woman has put in a world coin, 2-time world coins. And Kyle, Silver Knight Kyle went on that week, and so did Lady Bravin. Then EAC and Neil, 2 times hockey cards and 2 times coins. And they went on the week automatically. Then Las Vegas Urban Treasure and Silver Tanny. One was Deutschmark 1935 and a constitutional silver 90%. Silver that those two went on as well. Taffy Coins friend went on with 1946 pence. Nick Monar with a card, sports card of some kind. And Ghost Nancy went on with a copper 1 ounce. I think it's trade dollar, I think. And so let's put these in order then. So we have Taffy Coins. We have John Jacobs. We have Kyle. I'll put SN, or SK, Silver Knight, of course. Lady B. And EAC. And Neil. We all know Neil. Well, Neil is Comics and Video Games. Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. Silver T.
Indiana. Big old John Deere tractor back here.
And don't forget, this is going to be last. 1975. Did I put 1935? Sorry, I did put 1935. 1975. Thank you for that. And then we have Taffy Coins, his friend. I put Taffy's friend. Obviously, you're going to get all the Taffy Coins for all that.
She's doing flips now because they told Santa Claus they want those smushy things. That's pretty cool. I just got immeasurable cool points for that.
6, 7, 8, 9. There's 11 players. We've got 11 entries in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 entries. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it this way because if I do it this way, it's going to mess everything up. So what I'm going to do is shuffle this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to do the first one, so I'll remove it. So
last one standing.
This last player standing. And Neil's the first one to go.
Oh, hey, I was the first one to go this week. Hey, Corbin.
I think he had I think it was
Can you
head
go in
to
there and
head.
tell Anthony I'm on TV with Santa Claus right now?
And is it going to be Silver Tea? No, Lady B's gone.
Lady B's gone. Oh, Lady B.
So we're down to 9 now. Ooh, close to Silver Knight Kyle. Ooh, John Jacobs,
Still in.
last month's winner. IAC.
Oh, sorry, EIC.
Oh, no. Next one. Is it Silver Tea?
Oh, did it over the line? It is.
Silver Tea's
Oh,
gone.
Silver Tea's
2
gone.
times winner.
It's torturing me. It keeps wanting to pop up on me.
It doesn't. Oh, no. Nick.
Oh,
That's Nick Monar gone.
Nick Molnar. Sorry, buddy. No.
Oh, that's me. I'm out.
Oh, no.
I lose. All right.
Sorry, Kyle.
Oh, it's all right.
Sorry, brother.
I don't have to mail a prize to myself.
That's what Ghost Nancy T.
Go, Nancy. So it's going to be Taffy's Las Vegas or Taffy's friend or Taffy Coins.
Ooh.
Get there soon. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's a tappy kind of night.
Las Vegas is gone. Oh no.
Right. Okay. Remember, whoever wins, please put your all your details in the chat for the whole month so people can get hold of you. Because obviously, yeah. I can't remember his name. Is it something Stash Collectibles? Coins or coins or something? Coin Stash Collectibles, I think his name is.
Here it is. And
Tappy wins, and
no, Taffy's
That's it.
gone.
Taffy's won, so I can just
Taffy's
put it all
friend.
in one package.
Taffy got it.
Oh, so it is Taffy.
Taffy got it. Who wins? Is it going to be Taffy?
Got it. I
Stick
can't run.
it, Wicked. What? Congratulations.
Congratulations. There we go. Give him some
Congratulations,
fun.
Kyle. All right.
So Taffy
I
Coins
can
is
just
the winner.
I can put that in the package I'm already mailing to him.
All right.
There we
Worked
go.
out great.
Right.
I think Corbin wants to say goodbye one more time. And then I got to tap out. You want to say bye to Santa one more time? She's like, yes, but no, but yes, but no. So, nope.
Congratulations to Taffy.
Oh, she went. Best of it. Hey, congratulations, Taffy. Love seeing everybody. Thank you, St. Nick. Thank you.
New game
Thank
on
you, guys.
Monday.
We'll see you soon.
You bet.
And take care,
All right.
my friend. Look after yourself. Have fun. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Are you in the stream?
Oh.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes. Yes, it was.
So yeah, I mean, don't ever give up hope. It will be your turn. So,
And of course, you and I send something out too, so it's kind of nice.
so we've had, I think it was Silver T won twice so far, wasn't he? Then it was John Jacobs. And now Tuffy Coons. One, two, three. 1, 2, 1. 1,
What?
2, 3.
3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Jeff Tech's mix. I don't recall Jeff Tech mix. Where do you hail from?
So that's our 5th month in. So we've had Saman Coins and Collectibles, Silver Tanifer, Ogier Coins, John Jacobs, and Taffy Coins as one. So it's not bad going so far.
Not bad at all.
You have him on Instagram, so that's gonna be good. I got things to send him from Alex anyway, so he's gonna get something from me, and obviously, and I still got to do his mail call. It's difficult to do it at the moment because obviously with the football going on, and my friend's here, and he's chatting away, and he's trying to give me football questions and football trivia, and it's actually quite funny because I say there's like today I said to him, "Oh, there's a player I wanted to tell you I want to talk about," and he'd give me a name, and I'm like, "No," and then he'd give me another name, and I'll say, "No," and I'll say, "What are you trying to guess? Why can't I just tell you the name?" And then by the time he's gone for about 10 names, I've forgotten who I was talking about. So, but yeah, he's like that, isn't he? And then he'd go, "I'll go and get me program and show you." I say, "No, Steve, just stay here. Just stay here. You ain't got to go and get your football programs, because it's like moving in, isn't it? Here, go and get something and leave it here. Then you go and get something else, then move it in." So it's like he's got a bag of stuff over there. So I think he's moving in. I've known that guy now for 40 years.
Wow. Yeah, there's it's very rare to have friends for a very long time.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you how I met him?
Try me, see if and I'll tell you if I remember.
Well, I just moved into the new area. Of course, I didn't really know anybody, and me and my brother was playing football. My brother above me went home, and I just carried on kicking the ball around. And what I used to do is boot the ball from one end of the pitch and run after it and boot it back. And anyway, these lads come over, and because the era was from, they thought they wanted to have a bit of a fight, but they didn't. They wanted to play football. And so we ended up playing a game called Crunch. And Crunch is where you have somebody in goal and you have all against all, and you try and score a goal for the first round. And whoever's last goes out. And then, so if you have 6 players, it goes down to 5 players, and it's 2 goals, 4 players, 3 goals, 2 players, 5 goals. And then at the end, you do a penalty shootout. So it's just called Crunch. But anyway, Steve, I thought he was younger than me. He hasn't changed he hasn't changed a day. He's still the same as I remember him when I first met him. And anyway, and it was a really hot day, and my house was right on the back end of the park. So I went and got some water, and bought some water out because the other lads live a bit further away,
Mm-hmm.
So I went and got some water, got a couple of bottles, and we just sat there thinking of what game we are going to play next. I think it was going to be King Cats or something like that. And Steve was walking down the road, just minding his own business. I didn't know his name was Steve or anything at the time. And I thought how was I? I must have been about what? Yeah, it's about 11, 12, something like that. So it's about 39, 40 years I've known him, depending. It's about 39, 40 years. He's a year older than me. I didn't know that at the time. I thought he was like a 7-year-old. My friends got up, I thought was my friends, got up, surrounded him, and was going to pick on him and do the business on him, beat him up. And I stopped him. I said, "No friends of mine picks on somebody on their own who's not doing anything." And so I walked him home. I said, "If they bother you again, just tell me." And we've been friends ever since.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I did. And we go watch the snooker. We go to the theatre. We do all sorts of me. But yeah, he's a nice lad. He's a good lad.
Talk about anchoring your friendship. My goodness, that's wonderful.
But yeah, I can't stand that. Bullies do my head in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go back 4 or 5 decades, bullying was quite bad back then.
Especially in the areas, I don't know about your, I don't know if you call it turf wars, I guess, with different people. But yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about the lad on, yeah, Stevie. But yeah,
back in those days, it was different. I mean, if someone was picking on you, people would not generally get involved. They would harass you, and you basically became an outcast in school.
Yeah.
But what you had to do, whether you liked it or not, is you had to stand up to the bullies. And when that happened, literally whatever kids were heading home from school, they would find a corner, and that corner, all the kids would form a circle, and you guys would have it out. And whether you won or lost, doesn't matter. That guy, whoever the bully was, would leave you alone if you stood up to him. Yeah. And after that, typically, you never had a problem. It was better. One young guy, his name was Dwight Larondo. He actually lived behind my house. Harassed me terribly. I had a horrible fight with him. And in that case, I did win. But after that, he didn't bother me at all at school. In fact, we got along great.
I think sometimes it takes a thunderstorm to get past that.
Yeah, but you can't do that now. Heaven forbid, because first off, if you're a bully in school, they'll pull you out.
Yeah.
And suddenly you're going through all kinds of behavioral modification and all kinds of stuff where we never had that stuff then.
No, it was a completely different era. I mean, a lot of the bullies though are only tough when they're with a lot of people. Well, I think they're tough with a lot of people, but because I was kind of bigger than most of the kids. I remember when I went into the first year of the seniors, a lot of the lads thought I was in like the second and third year. But no, I don't know, my mouth got me in trouble all the time. I must admit, you know what I mean? Being a cheeky little rat, you know what I mean? It's like your mouth sort of runs away with you, and you hang on a minute. I think I've got myself in a bit of bother here.
I'm glad you never had to deal with it. It depends on the school that you're in and the area that you're living in.
Yeah, it was just terrible school. Terrible school we went to. I mean, I went from Pinehurst to Morden, and there were like fractions, So my dad was my brother above me. He was a tall lad, but he was picked on a lot, and I didn't know he was picked on. Where I was the feisty one, I even stuck up for my eldest brother, who's 10 years older than me. You know what I mean? So it's like, because I would just dive in without any thinking about it, you see. Mm-hmm. I don't condone violence, don't get me wrong, but when you have to deal with it,
neither do I.
But it's just one of those things, And my dad sent us down a shop one day when we first moved into the area. It was literally a 4-minute walk there and back. It took longer to buy stuff, and it was an hour. Because where you been? I said, well, we've had 4 fights on the way there. I've had a fight in the shop and 5 fights on the way back. We hate living here. We never had one fight in Pinehurst. We had the odd fight in Pinehurst, but everybody knew each other. But it was like, It was like we used to take the longest walk round to avoid violence to go back round a long way. You know what I mean? Because that's all you wanted to do. When I took football over the park, the first people I actually met who wanted to play football, even though I hated football. My brother dragged me over the pitch, and I just stayed there, you know. And I think it was probably fate for Steve to stay there because I would have normally gone. And these lads come up for, oh, there we go. Here we go. That's the first one went through my mind. But he was like, let's have a kick round with you. I'm like, all right, okay. I thought first, you know, a bit skeptical. And all right, okay, might as well say yeah. There's no point saying no. If they're going to boot the ball away, they're going to do that, aren't they? So I said, yeah. We played for about a couple of hours. I went and got a bottle of water, got to know him, and then Steve walked past. And I ended up being friends with him that day. So, you know, within 3 hours, I gained a few friends and lost them. Lost them again. But yeah, Steve, I thought he was here. I thought, why are they picking on a kid? You know what I mean? He's older than us. But yeah, I hate bullies. I can't stand them.
No, I don't like them either. They definitely end up on my naughty list, I'll tell you right now.
Oh, so many. I can tell you that you can put on the
But
naughty list.
over the years, it really has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, as I think there's actually a video that went out that a guy he showed his bully, yeah, and he showed him his, you know, this guy had all the girls, this bully had all the girls, all the popularity, I guess you want to call that. And then he had this lad he used to pick on. He was like a scrawny little kid, you know. There's like there's no point picking on him because it'd be a waste of energy. But then this lad grew up to be a 6'7" bodybuilder, yeah. And then this lad is obviously no one likes him. He's on his own. He's working in some crappy job somewhere, and they met up. And he goes, "Would you pick on me now?" And he went, "No." He goes, "Well, why did you pick on me then?" And he couldn't answer it. He had no answer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you ever look at YouTube videos, bully gets confronted by, you know, the person who's picked on or whatever. They're interesting videos, you know, before and after. It's just like, I don't know. I just wiles me up, man. I mean, there's something I told you what happened to me, and that is why I hate bullies. But yeah, that was a bit of a source, you know, in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
And no ill will, but you know, as long as you can prevent it, saves some people going through what I went through. And Steve didn't deserve that, what I went through, and that's what I went through my mind, you know, because there was more of him. He was only 3 foot tall. You know what I mean? And it's nice to see PC Coinstar. But yeah, it's So is everybody ready for Christmas?
We got a lot of work to do.
Don't tell me your plans have changed.
No change. The things that have changed that's quite shocking is that this year we're not decorating the interior of the house upstairs. No Christmas tree, no decorations whatsoever. They're staying in the bins, and there's a reason for that. It's the first year in half a century where I don't have to put on the Christmas. I'm going to spend after Christmas for Christmas Day, I'm going to be with my family who have their own homes. That my daughter is doing the dinner. I don't have to do any cooking. All I got to do is bring the presents, put them under the tree. That's it.
That is going to be a shock to the system. You're going to, do you know what I think you're going to be doing? I think you're going to mingle anyway. I think you're going to go and get involved.
Well, what do you think?
Yes.
I mean, it's not like I'm not keeping Christmas because, yeah, I am definitely keeping Christmas. I mean, come on. I mean, have you seen this?
No. Oh yeah. let's put you up. Let's put you up. Hang on. How do I do this again? Actually, I can do it that way, can't I? Say that now.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That's awesome. I like that.
I think I got my thing on backwards here. What the heck is going on with that?
Oh, it's perfect.
Could you read it?
Yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah. So I've got a not only an optometrist company that's going to be having me do my Santa thing, but I also have a seniors residence, which I'm dreading because I'm afraid someone's going to want to sit on my lap.
You might get some prawn pudding.
Oh, worse yet, someone wearing Depends. That scares me. And of course, I've got all my normal gigs in the mall, and I've got my neighborhood that I've got to do my walk around with, and my online YouTube channel, the Santa Claus North Pole Canada, is taking off. I'm finished here. I got half a dozen personalized videos to do to get uploaded.
Oh, good. Do you know what? I'm so pleased. And keep them up this time. Don't take the other ones down.
No, it's they're staying in on that channel.
Good, because you pulled the other ones from last year.
No, they're still there.
There's only one. When I looked, there was only one video.
Is there only one left?
Yeah.
Oh, surprising. Okay.
Unless you put them into private.
I can't remember. Not to fret, because they're all the ones for this year will be up.
Oh, good. Because then people can go back and see what you
Exactly.
did. And then
from now.
Don't forget yeah, is also that history factor, that nostalgia factor. I bet if anybody don't know what you do, they can go back and look at the videos from what you did the time before. So once you get yourself a catalogue of all the children you've done, you can look back and go, wow, that's a lot of children.
Mm-hmm.
So because
the better the details, the better. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if I know, little things that they've done that were good or naughty in the house, how they're doing in school, not just what they would like for Christmas, even though it's best if you're going to suggest things that they want for Christmas that they're going to get, which makes it even better. Their ages, which really goes well. Oh, gee, little Sally, you're 9 years old now. My goodness, grown. Little details, what schools, different types of schools how they're doing in school. The only thing that's not said is their last name, which I don't need, and the fact that the videos are locked so that no comments can be put on. It's for youth.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you could probably say, I know your teacher. You have to give the teacher's name, and the teacher tells me. You can maybe get like a small snippet of a school report. Your favorite thing coloring.
Really good in math. My goodness, little things like that go a long way.
Congratulations, coloring. Tuffy Coins, congratulations, my friend. You won tonight. And I got Alex's. I got a thing to send you from Alex. And you got, obviously, JJ's got something coming from. I've been to the post office. I got Doug Ardens and a few other people to send off. And I'm still waiting on Mr. Marmallows. So I'm just going to I got coins coming from and numismatics from former memberships coming at the end of this month as well. So
that's not a bad idea, Ken of mine.
Yeah, you have to put like like a black bag over your legs. You know what I mean? So don't get no aftershocks. Get a plastic apron. What the nursing homes do wear.
Or the waiters.
Yeah. I'll say you can't sit on my lap. No, thank you, Taffy. Appreciate you, man. Taffy Coins, can you send me your address on Instagram, please? I will get it sent out tomorrow. Yeah, the prize wheel. The prize wheel is already done. If you want to check it back, it's no more than about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So it's not long ago. Because Silver Knight Carl was here, and I think it's grandchildren, I guess. And he was talking to Santa, but he couldn't stay long, so I did the wheel, so he was live here. Just made sense, really. So congratulations there, my friend. You are the 5th winner of this series, and it's nice when people get winners. You know what I mean? It's good. So you have a few. Don't forget, your friend's got to send you a prize as well. I have tempted to say to keep them as a Christmas with all the postal straights. They probably won't turn up. You're going to put up his prize for next month. See, that's a good thing, really, isn't it? That you can put. It's not like you're not being disrespectful. It's just, you can just sift through what you want and then use what you don't need to play again. And that's part of the beauty of this, of the pay it forward.
Yeah, your package should be in Malaysia by now.
I just thought it was in a container ship around the stadium at the World Cup. I thought it was going by messenger back in the 1300s. They used to run messages across the desert. That's how the marathon was formed. Do you know that? Because obviously it didn't have like wire, so they used to send messengers, coded scrolls to tell the armies where to go and not to go, and to the I don't know, generals, emperors, whatever they want to call them, and they would run 26.8 miles, and that's where the marathon came from. Hey, Surfer! How's it going, brother? All the way from Hawaii. Oh, you ought to check out his videos. Absolutely amazing.
So, question.
Go for it.
History.
Okay.
Who was America named after?
Oh, that was the Italian guy.
The Italian guy.
Oh, his name was he put his name in it, and something you know this better than I do, obviously, and I can't think of his name fully, but he was Italian. And America or American or whatever it is not North America and South. It was the whole of America.
I think I saw Mrs. C for a second there. It is. See if anybody's got it in there.
Giuseppe Americano.
Giuseppe Americano.
No. I think I got a bit of it right. I'm not really too sure.
Amerigo Vespucci.
Yeah, that's it.
Giuseppe Americano. That sounds like a coffee drink.
It's but yeah, they shorten it down to Americas. So America means North America and South America, and obviously geographically.
And in the coin community, it's America.
America. You know, at work, Neil, I've seen your video dancing around with whatever it was in your hand. I can't remember. Was it a mop or something? Broom, mop. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
He's dancing around like Elvis at work.
What he gets away with in that bloody hospital.
You got the right words there. Bloody hospital.
He's got the right attitude.
You got to have fun at work. You got to have fun at work. He's got a banana challenge.
What is with this banana challenge? I keep hearing it.
Banana challenge is basically you got a chopsticks, and you have to peel the banana by using your chopsticks. But you have to use only one hand though.
It's there to set the bar right.
Yeah, he's done it in 1 minute 9 seconds, I think it was, wasn't it? 1 minute 13, 1 minute 9.
It's good.
It was really good. Oh, shouldn't have said anything. Oh, Ace Server hasn't done it yet.
So you have to use chopsticks to peel a banana.
Yeah.
And only one hand.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Ace Surfer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I believe Ace Surfer is going to be the quickest, is what I meant. Thanks to Zoe.
Neil says, no, I did not say you had to use one hand.
Oh, I heard a voice in my head said he did it in one hand. Said they did it in one hand. Actually, Taffy Coins, can you leave your email in the chat, which makes it a lot easier for you, because that way you know exactly who you're messaging and who you get messages off. Ace Surfy, I thought you heard it too. I heard it, you heard it, Zoe heard it, and yeah, it was like this thought, and got skills. Yeah, so you're gonna try the banana challenge, because Ronzi, Elang, I'm gonna just invite everybody to do it. Taffy Coins, Santa, and when Skipper's back, he's got to have a go. And myself, Zoe, everybody in the community, EAC, Polar Bear. I will go and look at my video. Why would you go back to look at your own video? Because you set the challenge and the peanuts and Coke challenge as well. I'm going to be doing that over the weekend. I'm going to be doing both challenges over the weekend. I'm forgetful. Neil says he's forgetful. Is that your loved one there, Santa?
No, they're messing around with the reindeer here.
What, your loved ones messing around with the reindeer?
No, it's the other elves. You know what they're like.
No.
Don't you snort at me.
Oh, it's the doggy reindeer. Lightning.
It's not light. It's not lightning. It's the reindeer.
The reindeers are coming. The reindeers are coming.
You
Load
can't.
it up to my laptop.
They're
Can I
snorting.
jump on the stream if I want? If you want, of course you can. Happy Coins anytime. Anybody can come up. You ain't got to ask. I can't put the link in. Santa's got to put the link in, so it'll be there. I will stay for another half an hour. And Santa, can you stay on for 1 minute afterwards? If that's okay.
Hold on a second. I'm working here. I'm working here.
Santa's working. Yeah, right. I've seen it in the workshop. This is Santa's working. Get on with that. Do this. You're not hammering hard enough. Less wood. No more, less wheels on that train. No longer than all that string. That's his working.
Don't be so elfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
You there. You were elf taught. Do that right.
Yeah, he's elf taught, and he gets a sack, and then the poor singers, they got to do all the rapping all day. We now have this group called the South Out room.
The
You can
self.
sit there looking at the mirror and talk to the mirror. You wait. I'm gonna show you my workshop, what it's really like. Then everybody's gonna see we're underrated ourselves. Santa's not saying anything.
It's because I'm busy. I'm trying to work with technology, and you know me with technology. There it is. There's the link.
You got owls. Santa Claus North Pole calendar. Oh, you changed your
What have I changed? That's me.
I thought you was using your normal.
What normal? That's Skipper's channel.
Who's Skipper? I don't know who Skipper is.
You don't know who Skipper is.
I never mentioned his name once.
He's the one that threw you on his boat and brought you up north.
Oh, I thought I was getting paid. See, they work hand in hand, Skipper and Santa.
You're right.
One does all the what's it called? All the
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. How's it going?
Guten Tag. Was ist los mit der Deutsch?
Guten Tag, mein Fräulein. That's all I know in German. Oh, eins, zwei, drei.
Wer?
Thank you very much, Cool Runnings, for that piece of information.
I thought they were speaking Swedish.
No. I had a very, very happy 4-year-old today.
Why was she happy?
Because she had a response from Santa himself.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. So we sent off the Christmas list and we received the mail off Santa saying, with her certificate on there, stating that she's definitely on the nice list.
Good. That's good to hear.
And it just happened to come in B&M Bargains packaging with a pound sticker on it.
B&M Bargains. I think we've seen them, haven't we? In the yeah. We got two B&M Bargains around here. I don't know why.
In Santa's very special envelope.
Very nice.
And it's had the letter from Santa and the certificate of authenticity to say that they've been such a good child that they definitely get in presents this year. So I had a very excitable 4-year-old before bed, and she had to take it all to bed with her as well.
I'm going to get you one of them.
Thank you. Ooh, it makes me go dancing.
I'm just in the bad books with my wife because my daughter goes to a Welsh school. So all of like the Welsh like Christmas songs that they sing, it's been uploaded to they call it the Seesaw app. It's basically what the school use to put homework and other stuff up on there, and they uploaded all of the songs. But my wife isn't happy with me because some of the lyrics on the song has accidentally been taught to my daughter that Mary and Joseph actually rode the donkey because they needed to go for a poo. I'm not in my wife's good books, and she said if she sees that in her Christmas concert, I will not be sleeping in the same bed as her. So,
well, you do know the Lord has got a sense of humor, and I'm sure that one is worthy of a chuckle.
Yeah.
So
when my boy was little, right? I didn't know he was doing homework, right?
Hello, Darren.
I didn't know you had to do homework. You remember this, don't you? Right? Of course, I'm driving around, with him in the back, and he's going, "Dad, where does cars come from?" I went, "Asda." Everything comes from Asda, right? Of course, I didn't know he was taking notes for homework, right? Of course, he's driving around. Dad, he's giving me a list. I was going, Asda. Everything was just Asda, I was just messing around with him. I didn't know he was doing homework. Of course, I picked him up on a Friday because obviously he used to stay with me from Friday till Sunday. Well, a week later, wasn't it? Right? The teacher pulls me in, and I went, "Hi." She's "Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem with Brandon's homework." I went, "What's the problem?" Well, he argued the fact. Really argued the fact that everything come from Asda. What do you mean? I was only messing around. He goes, "No, you have to find out where cars came from and all that." Because I used to work for Honda years ago, and I turned being made. And of course, I didn't. He didn't say, "Dad, I've got to do homework. Can you help me?" He just remembered Asda, didn't he? Oh God! No, Asda is a shop. Well, it's a bit the same as Walmart. So with Walmart Asda, isn't it? Yeah. Oh man. So.
No time back that Asda is spelled ASDA. It's a big supermarket in the UK.
Yeah.
He said Mazda, as in the car Mazda. No.
How's Dimebag and PA Patriot prospecting? He says, Saturday, give me some money. Chocolate, to give you some chocolate coins. Hey, did you hear about the news today about the 100-year-old coin? Sorry, the 2,000-year-old coin, gold coin, found in Yorkshire, that they thought was a fake, and it turned out to be real. It was a new general that they've never heard of, or emperor, and they took it to a grading company with all electronic systems and stuff like that. They showed you the behind the scenes, electronic microscopes, composition scopes, and they said it's absolutely real, and it's a real coin, real gold coin.
Really?
Yeah. Emperor, I can't remember, it was Sonazi, wasn't it?
Santa, are you okay?
I'm having the dropsies again.
It's of the whoops of daisies.
Barbaric. Stay. Don't go anywhere.
There you go.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. No.
That must be worth a fortune, then, especially if it's the only one known for our emperor.
Only one. That's it.
There it is. So this is a 2,000-year-old gold coin they found.
Yeah. The face of Sponsian the First, who was purged from history by experts in the 19th century, researchers have now established that he was a lost Roman emperor. It's found in Transylvania, in Romania, obviously, and it's been in a Covered museum for years. They thought they will check it out, and they looked at the marks, obviously under electronic microscope, with all the markings and the composition. They show how the composition works, which I know anyway. We had X-ray machines at work, and they showed you how the composition works. And the experts say that it's definitely been in a Roman purse. It's got all the markings there, and which obviously 19th century didn't have, and it's turned out to be real. Emperor Sponsian, and it was found here.
Now, this is one of the emperors that was elected by his troops.
I'm gonna have to read into it more to find out.
There were quite a few of them.
Yeah, he was a general, and generals.
Yes.
Were turned into when you're a legionnaire and you're miles away from the actual Italy, Rome, they would look up to them as emperors to their own legions or legionnaires, and they would mint coins for them rather than the face of the emperor. Emperor Sponsian, he was I believe he was a general.
Silver Knight Kyle's asking for the link up. The thing is, if that's like one of a kind, that's going to be potentially worth a fortune.
It's going to be priceless. Yeah, he was a military commander who had the force to crown himself as an emperor, which they did. A lot of the legionnaires, general legionnaires, or the garrisons, whatever you want to call it, would be looked up to the troops as an emperor. He wasn't sort of like sworn in by the Senate. So I thought you might have seen that. So I thought I'd bring it up with you, Kyle. I thought it'd be interesting and for everybody.
Yeah, that's cool because like at the moment the most expensive ancient off the top of my head is the gold-eyed Ma, but I think there's only about 2 or 3 of those known, and the last one sold at auction for something like about 2 points. So I think there's only about 2 or 3 of those known. And the last one sold at auction for something like about gold-eyed Ma. So I think there's only about 2 or 3 of those known.
Polar bear, fix your sound.
So I think there's only about 2 or 3 of those known.
Hello, everybody! I'm having sugar cream pie for dessert.
Hey, Polar Bear, how's it going?
I'm having sugar cream pie.
Polar Bear. What, Zoe's waving Polar Bear. Polar Bear. What, Zoe's waving Polar Bear.
Yum, 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 yum. Sugar cream pie, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Sugar cream pie, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Sugar cream pie, yummy.
Jumping jingle bells. What was that?
Jingle bells. Jingle bells. My ears are gone funny. Aren't they? Flapping.
I think the feedback was killing us.
Yeah. Polar Bear loves his feedback.
Holy crackers.
Polar Bear!
Oh.
Polar Bear says yummy. That was so funny.
Hi, Nick Molnar.
Hey, Kyle. I got backstage just in time for that torment and torture. My wife was asking me what was going on there. So.
Whoa.
Sorry about that, but I think he wants conservative screwed up again.
I need an aspirin.
So, Evil Arts Conservative screwed up again, did she, Polar Bear? You're going to have to sort the AC out, you know.
Woo.
Oh, good Lord, you're actually bringing out today.
Yum, 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 yum.
I thought it would be the weekend leastways. Congratulations on your win, Kyle, in between all this squealing and wailing. Hey, look, there's the side of my wife taking the Christmas tree. So my question is, who muted Polar Bear? Did they mute themselves or did you mute them?
No, I never muted them. I don't mute anybody. Only Santa mutes me.
That just would not stop. So.
He wasn't sure if he had to mute the other phone and shut the phone when it was on.
You did the right thing.
What you got?
Wrapped around all this madness, there's Saint Nick. Thank you again. You made me a rock star earlier.
Well, that's good.
You
Once
really
in a while,
did.
one needs to be a rock star.
You really did. Their minds were just blown away.
Oh,
when I was telling them, well, we're on television out of London, England, but we're plugged in with Santa Claus up in the North Pole, and it's live. Their brains just went. They still haven't wrapped their heads around it. So.
oh.
Do not worry. It's okay, Polar Bear.
Don't worry, Paddy. Enjoy your pie.
It's EAC's fault. They didn't push the right buttons to make it so it's quieter.
But we don't mind a bit of feedback.
Sorry, I can move this while you're doing that.
The good thing that's happened here is that now my ears are clean. It vibrated everything out now. It's just
The ears are clean, but the brain is tart.
oh, the brain shattered. I'm gonna have to drink a lot of eggnog to mend.
Yeah.
That was funny.
My goodness.
At first, I thought that was just Kyle celebrating his win today.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But
that
what
was
a-
I found out afterwards. So.
Yeah, what a great win. So, and made my shipping my prize to you easier since I already have a package I'm putting together for you anyway. So
Thank you. The problem is one of the prizes that was put up, I put up for one of my friends anyway, so it was one of my coins anyway.
Tabletop tree.
so you don't have to ship it, you lucky person.
I know. I just have to harass Stephen. Oh.
My
Is it
goodness.
only today that you dress and trimming up now, Silver Knight, Kyle?
what's that?
Is it only now that your decorations are going up?
Yeah.
You said your wife's grabbing the
Yeah,
tree.
the wife insists on it having to be after Thanksgiving because she works at a retail store, so she's been dealing with Christmas for a while anyway. So the rule of thumb is after Thanksgiving. That's why I don't even think she noticed I put the mailbox up yesterday. But you know, she quite literally is like, we got home from the kids, tucked away all the extra food, and she just went to work. She's on a mission, pulling the tree out, looking for the little trees. Now she's getting festive. So
Glorious food.
It was a little bit like that with
Your
myself.
wife is a hero. She works retail.
And I worked there like 14 years. So it was like similar. It's like we never used to trim up until like towards the beginning or the middle of December.
yeah.
So, but now since COVID, and because I know I work in banking now instead of retail, so since COVID, we just like my wife and I just said, screw it, get bonfire night over and done with,
Yeah.
and then the tree's going up.
Well, I want to put it up right after we take down Halloween, but she's no part of that.
Yeah, we do ours after November 11th normally. And oh, by the way, do you know why polar bears don't like going to retail stores? They don't like going to a retail stores because they like the tail they have.
Retail.
I like my tail.
See?
So cool. And sugar bye.
I am not looking forward to like pulling the crackers on Christmas Day and getting some of the really bad dad jokes.
Oh, I love those jokes.
Well, the jokes are the best.
Oh.
Lauren's birthday is on the 10th of December, so we don't normally do Christmas until the 11th of December.
Well, that's fair enough.
Man, I gotta tell it.
But because Lauren's had so many birthdays, we're going to do it early.
If my auntie waited, if my auntie waited for her birthday to go by before trimming up, she wouldn't have a chance because her birthday is on Christmas Eve. And my grandpa, who passed away when I was like about 1.5, his birthday is on Christmas Day.
Yeah, two of my cousins are on Christmas Day, and they're both brothers. One's called
one
Steve.
of my old work colleagues as well, and my old guitar teacher as well. They've got their birthdays on Christmas Day, so
That's nice.
All
but
right.
it never means double the presents, though. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
There's Mr. Nick.
One of our kids' birthday's on the 23rd, so he kind of gets double dipped. But Father Christmas, you open this can of worms, so here you go.
My sister-in-law has a birthday on the 23rd,
Yeah.
and I got her a really cool watch for her birthday one year. And my sister was so embarrassed she didn't get her a birthday present also.
There you go. So, what's the right time to go to the dentist?
Never.
at 2:30.
2:30. Yep.
Oh, I don't like those jokes.
2:30.
What did one snowman say to the other snowman?
What?
Do you smell carrots?
Just no carrot. Oh man.
Snowball!
Oh man.
I gave my brother a washer for Christmas because he was a nut.
Ah.
Oh,
I like chocolate Caroline.
what's that? A rabbit on a motorcycle.
That's an Easter joke.
Well, it's just one of the dad jokes I can actually remember.
Yeah. All the ones I keep remembering are far too dirty. So
Yeah, we don't.
I can't tell any of those. They just have that slight turn. It's like, nope, I want to tell 2:30 jokes.
I'm trying to remember all the really bad jokes.
Ton of them.
It's like what I think one of the most underestimated and funniest comedians that we got in the UK is a guy called Tim Vine, and Tim Vine just does one-liner jokes, and he has the world record for the most amount of jokes told in, I think it's a minute or something like that. And one of the ones I remember of his was where it says, "I used to be really indecisive, but now I'm just not sure."
Yeah. And
Advent
there's another
calendar
one.
coming up. I'm really afraid of the calendar because its days are numbered.
But it repeats every year, so you don't be afraid of it.
Another Tim Vine joke is I bought a camouflage T-shirt the other day and I can't find it anywhere.
Boo!
Why do fathers take an extra pair of socks when they go golfing?
Why?
Because they're afraid they're going to end up with a hole in one.
Oh. Face palm. Hey. Oh.
Singing in the shower is such a fun thing to do until you get soap in your mouth. Then it's a soap opera.
A soap opera.
Oh. I used to have loads of jokes. But,
what do you call Santa when he stops moving?
I don't know.
Santa Paws.
Santa Claus.
No.
That's it's since it's Thanksgiving for the United States. If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
What?
May
Pilgrims.
Too bad I don't have the drum set here. Oh. Ow, 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 ow.
What do you call a factory that makes only okay products? Satisfactory.
Oh no.
No, not
Oh.
any fun.
Oh. I just found one of my trivia books as well. If we're doing some trivia later, I can.
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies.
Oh,
That's the best one. Supplies. And arts and crafts. Nice to see you. Yeah, this is Dad.
Diane!
What did the ocean say to the beach?
It's a bit wavy. Wave goodbye.
Nothing. It just waved.
Yeah.
oh.
Just
did the
wait,
sea laugh?
whatever.
It's like, why did the sea laugh? Because of the seaweed.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I only know 25 letters in the alphabet. I don't know why.
That's another Tim Vine joke. No, the thing is, Tim Vine, right? Now, Steve knows every Tim Vine joke. And over the last 20 years, he's told me them about 1 million times. So, yeah, he's a dedicated Tim Vine fan. Jeff Tech Mix.
I think some of my favorite ones are some of the older ones. Like, you heard about the skeleton that walked into the bar? He says, "Bartender, I'll have 1 beer and a mop."
Yeah, he had nobody to go with.
I could tell a real thinker of a joke. Shark swims into a bar, bellies up to it, and the barkeep says, "What can I get you, buddy?" And he says, "Give me a shot of tequila." Bartender hands it to him, shoots it right down, makes the pucker face. Bartender says, "Anything else I can get you?" And the shark says, "Salt."
Oh,
That's a horribly bad joke.
oh.
Hi, Jeff Tex Mix.
What did baby corn say to mama corn?
Popcorn.
Yeah,
Oh.
where's popcorn?
Oh.
You know he's Kyle is writing this all down.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's where we get the jokes from. JJ. Come on in, Carl. Let's give us some questions. He's got a trivia book there.
Oh. Are we
The problem is with the
for a
trivia
little
book.
while?
Well, I've got 10 general knowledge questions, but some of them
10?
are British. Well, I've got a whole book anyway.
Okay.
So this book is from what was his name? J something. At the start of lockdown here in the UK, we thought, oh well, might as well just do a quiz on YouTube, and then he shared it. His friend shared it, and all of a sudden, like on the first night that he launched it in lockdown to try and like do something, and it was meant to be like for a small group. It ended up on the first quiz, something like about 200,000 people turned up for this online quiz that he did on YouTube, and it went absolutely mental. He was expecting maybe just like about 20 or 30 people, like from his friends list, but because everyone kept sharing it, it just went viral on Facebook. and then he was like proper shocked. Right, so we'll start. So, what became the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1931?
The
The
Empire
Empire
State
State
Building.
Correct. What does the E represent in E equals MC squared?
Energy.
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 Good. Who created the character Noddy?
Natty Holder.
No, Noddy.
Don't lie to us, Lyle.
Noddy's first. That was his first name. His second name is Off.
No, Noddy and Big Ears.
Big ears.
Naughty,
uh,
naughty and nice.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
Naughty and nice.
I thought you would have known this, Dale.
No, I wasn't a fan of Noddy. I didn't like his red and yellow car.
Oh,
And that's Enid
Elton
Blyton.
John. Elton John. That's my guess.
No, Enid Blyton. In which city was the Titanic constructed?
Belfast.
Correct.
I was about to say that, but I hadn't breathed in yet.
Right. This is a firm favourite with us Brits. Margaret Thatcher resigned as the leader of the Conservative Party in which year?
1991.
1989.
91.
Not soon enough.
No.
Was it 1990 then?
Yeah. In which newspaper did the first ever crossword appear?
New York.
New York Times.
News of the World.
The New York World.
Oh, okay.
So unless it was like changed its name to the New York Times.
I'll give that to EAC.
They'll know this one. The post office tower changed its name to what in 1981?
Oh, Telecom Tower, wasn't it?
The BT Tower, the British
BT
Telecom Tower.
Yeah, the British Telecom Tower.
Who is Barbie's male friend?
Ken.
Yeah.
And she treated him awful.
Yeah.
And you know why?
Always
Because
hanging
they were
around.
brother and sister. They're actually brother and sister.
Here's another one for the oldies. Betamax was the rival to which video format?
VHS.
VHS.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that.
Beta superior.
Theophobia is a fear of what?
Sorry?
Theophobia is the fear of what?
Fear.
No, water, isn't it? Air?
Nope.
Beerophobia?
Beero.
Theo. Theo.
Afraid of Theodore from the Chipmunks.
No.
I know my phobia.
Fear of acting?
Nope.
Fear of Theodosius, the emperor.
Think of
Fear of lollipops.
derived from like Theo. Like
Fear
one of the
theocrats.
Is it like peanut butter? It's something stupid.
It's not stupid. It like I know with some fears, like it sounds like there's nothing to do with the fear, but it is. If you think Theo,
John Jacob says it's fear of fear.
no.
Go on.
That's
just
what
tell
I
us.
thought it was. Fear of fear. So
Go on, just tell us.
Has anyone heard of something called theology?
Theology.
Fear of religion?
Yeah, fear of religion or God. Theophobia.
That's
considering I'm a theologian, I should have known that.
I thought
What-
you were a theologician.
There you go.
One of the best phobias I've ever heard of is teratophobia.
Fear of,
Fear of everything.
fear of dirt
No.
or earth.
No, it's
Fear of playing Tetris.
no. Is it like daylight or something like that?
No. It's something
Everything.
completely. It's something completely illogical, and like ridiculous.
Is it being
Fear of lollipops.
No.
No, no one's ever. No, you can't be fear of
Fear of
lollipops.
Doctor
Fear.
Who.
Petra.
Fear
No.
of Doctor Who.
It's the fear of the number 13.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
I'd probably pronounce it wrong. It's like compoundophobia is the fear of buttons.
Hmm.
And calorophobia is the fear of clowns.
What's triskaidectophobia?
Oh, I've heard of that before.
Fear
I
of
can't remember.
everything. Fear of the peanut shows.
Who is that? Who is that mystery person in there that's just
That's evil arts conservative. That's Polar Bear. Polar Bear speaking.
evil arts? That's one of my neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yippee! I want your neighbors.
so we have two from
And you
Indiana.
better
down
make sure
by-
to say pie for dessert today, since you're from Indiana and a Hoosier.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
here's another good one. I think he's gone worldwide because, like, I know it's been in several countries. Which fireman lives in Pontypandy?
Oh, that's Fireman Sam.
Correct. Vera Lynn was known as the Force's what?
Darling, the singer.
Singer.
Yeah, she was a singer, but what was she known as? The Force's what?
I just thought she was like the darling to the soldiers and that.
Nightingale.
Well, sweetheart.
Yeah, sweetheart,
Oh,
darling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was known as the voice of the balls? So over here, it's the National Lottery.
Oh, the
Wait,
lottery.
he said no dirty
Camelot.
jokes. He said no
Camelot.
dirty jokes.
Yeah. So, but what was his name? So, like, he's known as the voice of the balls.
Oh, that's
That's
Oh, yeah,
Wanker. Wanker.
Alan Dedicoat.
yeah, Alan. Yeah. I
Winnie the Pooh was owned by which boy?
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin. Yeah.
The sea goat is the symbol of which zodiac sign?
The what?
The sea goat
The
is
seagull.
the
Aries.
symbol of
Aquarius.
which zodiac sign?
Yeah,
It's either Aquarius or Cancer.
Answer.
Christum Genicotopia is a fear of what?
Christmas.
Oh, right, okay.
From
I had no idea they had that. That's terrible.
It is. He's got the head out. No, a server.
do you know, like, and this is a statistical fact. Do you know which disease is most prevalent around Christmas?
Disease or
Yeah, or which condition or whatever you want to call it.
well, sadly,
No question.
Tonsillitis.
Tonsillitis.
tonsillitis. Oh my goodness.
That's easily rectified with the tonsillectomy.
You have to get a Christmas tree needle for that.
The sea goat is the symbol of Capricorn. Right, this one is an easy one. I've actually been to see this as well. Who painted the Sistine Chapel?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Father Sistine.
Santa drops his phone.
Right. In which UK country? And Dale's banned from answering this one.
What?
Wales.
Yeah. Oh, before I even say it, it's like, in which UK country would you find the town of Bethlehem? There's a small village or town in Wales called Bethlehem.
Yeah.
And there's a small town in Pennsylvania named Bethlehem too. So I would have said Pennsylvania.
It used to have the before. I don't know what the population is now. They used to have a population of 35 people as well. It's like that low.
If you blink, you miss it.
Who was the Roman god of the sea?
Neptune.
Neptune, yep. Which wife outlived Henry VIII?
That would be Catherine of
Mary,
Aragon.
Queen of Scots, wasn't it?
No,
Nope.
it's either Jane Seymour. No, yeah, it's Jane Seymour
Jane Seymour.
or
No.
Catherine of Aragon.
No. It was a Catherine, but it wasn't Catherine of Aragon.
Catherine the Great and her horse.
No.
Catherine,
No, Catherine Parr.
yeah, Catherine Parr. Yeah, yeah,
What
she survived.
does the A stand for in FAQ?
Sorry.
Frequently asked
What?
questions.
Yeah.
Asked.
Haven't which I only asked.
Right. Have you guys got any other questions? Because like a majority of these
Okay.
ones, I've got a mixture of UK ones.
Yeah, go for it. We've had lots and lots of US stuff.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I'll try this. Another one now. Where's the answers? I'm trying to stick to the general knowledge ones. I can do like science and nature and stuff as well.
Okay.
Right. Runnymede saw the signing of which document in 1215?
The Magna Carta.
Yep.
Do you know what year that was?
The Ashes in cricket are played between England and which other
Australia.
nation?
Australia.
Yep. A firkin contains how many gallons?
13.
No, 26.
Nope. So a
12.
firkin
12.
contains
Isn't
how many gallons? Nope, not
Isn't it?
12.
it? No.
6.
Nope.
Probably just 1 gallon. I should have known.
36.
Nope.
Clueless.
1,000 gallons.
Nope. It's
No,
a
no.
low number.
Right.
3.
Probably
No,
2.5.
not that low.
5.
Nope.
10.
Just over 9.
9.
Oh, okay. We were all around it. Look, we didn't know. Remember that number.
What is the name of an edible fungus that grows underground?
Mushroom.
Underground.
Truffle.
Truffles.
Yeah.
Truffles. Yeah, of course.
They found my pigs.
What
They are
is
found by
the
pigs.
main ingredient of black pudding?
Blood.
Blood.
Blood. In which London street would you find the cenotaph?
Oh, crikey. Is that Cenotaph? The Mole.
Nope.
No, is it? No, sorry, Whitechapel, isn't it?
Whitehall.
Whitehall, that's it.
Yeah, because I think it's outside of like the main government building, Whitehall.
Yeah, it's outside. Actually, I think it's outside the entrance to St. Paul's.
Which date is Dydd Dewi Sant celebrated on?
I don't know.
Which date is
Is
what?
what celebrated on?
I'm being tricky here because I'm saying it in Welsh. So Dydd Dewi Sant is St David's Day.
St. David's Day. Okay, that's which is obviously for the Welsh.
Yeah, it's my patron. It's my country's patron saint.
December 17th.
No,
No, it's summertime, but I can't remember.
nope.
November 18th.
No, it's
March,
not. Sorry, it's
it's March the 1st.
March the 3rd. First.
Yeah. It's one of the easiest ones to remember because out of all of the patron saints days, we're the only one that's on the a beginning of a month. In 1963, Aboriginals were allowed to vote for the first time in which country?
Australia.
Australia, the year I was born. Well, EAC was born.
Oh,
What is the name of Harry Potter's school?
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
I didn't know
Glaucoma.
that.
Glaucoma affects which part of the body?
Glaucoma, the eyes.
Yep. Do you want to stick to general knowledge, or do you want to mix it up to a different category?
Mix it up.
Lollipop trivia.
Right, we'll try entertainment.
Oh no, I'm out of this one then.
Relax and Two Tribes.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Yep.
Brian Nash is my friend. He wrote a song for me, the guitar player. So kind of unfair advantage there.
Two Tribes good.
Will,
Wasn't it Frankie Goes to Hollywood? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Jay
Frankie
and
Goes to
Neil.
Hollywood.
Right. Will, Simon, Jay, and Neil were the lead characters in which TV show and films?
The In-Betweeners.
Yep. What was the sequel to Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park
Well-
2. Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2.
It was the Lost World.
Lost World. I don't know.
Eye of the Tiger
Rocky.
was a 1982 hit for which group?
Survivor.
Survivor, yeah.
Gotta Catch Them All.
Pokemon.
What was the first name of the children's TV show?
Pokemon.
Yep. Complete the 1979 movie title, Kramer versus
Kramer.
Yep.
Kramer.
Maggie May was a
Rod
1979 hit for whom? Yeah.
Rod Stewart.
Oh, he's lost his touch these days. Last time I saw him sing on TV, I just thought, why didn't he just retire?
Yeah, oh yeah. Was that in that charity event? Queen's, yeah, the Queen's.
No, he was awful in the Queen's Jubilee.
If you ever get a chance to watch South Park, the South Park parody of him, watch it. South Park parody of Rod Stewart is so funny. Poop my pants.
Yeah. Richard O'Brien was the first host of which game show?
Richard O'Brien, Mr. Time Warp himself, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, he was the first presenter of which UK game show?
Cats.
The Crystal Maze.
Yeah, Crystal Maze. Yeah.
What number was always on Herbie in the film series?
53.
53. Yeah.
53.
Oh, what did I say 7 for?
Right. And who was living La Vida Loca in 1999?
Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Right, science and nature.
Yeah, go on, then. That's me.
Which is the world's largest ocean?
We had this the
The
other day. It's the
Pacific.
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 It
Yeah.
goes Pacific,
Capricorn,
Atlantic,
can you
Indian
be
in that order.
absolutely
You
specific
have to
about
be
that?
specific.
Yeah, you got to be Pacific
Yeah,
about
if you could be more
specific
specific, that'd
about
be
the
great.
Pacific. Right. Right. We'll keep. Well, Dale will miss this one out just to see because I'm not sure how everyone else is with this. So a conker comes from which tree?
Conker tree.
A conker doesn't come from a tree
Yeah.
It
A
does.
rubber tree plant.
unless it's a coconut.
In the UK, we have a tradition of playing conkers.
Conkers.
So what you do, you put a hole in the
Wait a
center
minute,
of
are you
it.
talking chestnut?
It's a type of chestnut.
Yeah, it's type of chestnut, but if you've ever seen the finger of just enough to give your
But-
kids a
But
treat,
conkers are poisonous. You can eat chestnuts, but you can't eat
not
conkers.
eat conkers. You can smash conkers.
So you got to be bonkers to eat conkers.
So in the UK, we have a tradition. Like it's like a schoolyard game, but because of like
Is
like
that
health and
the
safety
World
and stuff,
Championship?
it's basically banned from schools unless you wear safety goggles and stuff.
Yeah, well, they're banned from the schools now, but it was actually the Conker World Championships.
Yeah. So basically, what you do, you make a hole in the center of a conker, and you can usually put a shoelace through, and then tie a knot to the bottom, and then basically the objective of the game is you've got to use your conker to destroy the other person's conker, and you try all sorts of things then just to like harden up your conker. So like some people would put it in an airing cupboard to try and dry it out, to try and solidify it. My favorite was I used to cover it in nail varnish.
Oh, you cheat!
So like the nail varnish was supposed to do something for it, but the
Yeah,
problem
make it
is
hard.
with those who used to put conkers in the airing cupboard, sometimes if it was like in the wrong conditions, then they would start going mouldy and stink. But it's a horse chestnut tree.
Yeah, horse chestnut tree. Yeah, it's
I'm so sorry. I want to get hurt during that game.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, and I can do a quick callback and a shout out to my friend too, Brian Nash, the guitarist from Frankie Goes to Hollywood. A couple of years back on his new CD, he put out a song called Pebbles to Dust. You really should look it up. It's a beautiful song, Pebbles to Dust. And he grew up in Liverpool with one of his best friends growing up, went on to become an SAS, Special Forces operator in the Middle East. And between that friend of his and then some communication I had with him, ironically enough, some of the photos I sent you, Kyle, were in the original video that he shot the video for because it's about wartime and, you know, turning pebbles into dust and just overkill. And then that got pulled because it had some copyrighted thing in it. So he just had to release the original one and had to take it off. But at one point in time, I was actually in the video. There were pictures of me in the video.
Oh, cool.
But he wrote this song based on conversations he had with me about things that happened in the Gulf War and his SAS buddy and things that happened in the Gulf War. So I'm half credited for a song that a guy from Frankie Goes to Hollywood wrote as I'm an inspiration and a thank you in the liner notes. So,
cool.
But you should look up the
That's
song.
awesome, Kyle.
Yeah.
You're a hero.
Oh, I'm a hero today, but it ain't because I knew Rockstar. It's because I know the Rockstar. Am I pointing right at him? Am I pointing right? Because I know I'm mirrored. So, you know, I'm a rock star because I'm a rock star because of the guys right above me here. So, you know, the kids love it.
You're a rock star for your service.
Yeah, but I'm a rock star because I know Santa and his elves, and they were wonderful people.
Santa.
So Santa really, I'm telling you, they just couldn't quit blushing. They were running circles, and
Oh, that's excellent.
Holy crow! So,
Thank you.
but
I'll
yeah,
be 2
don't
seconds.
ask any Frankie Goes to Hollywood trivia because I have an unfair advantage. I have backstories to most of their music.
Yum, 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 yum.
That's what the Conky game will look like.
Which former master of the mint
Isaac
devised
Newton.
devised the 3 laws of motion?
Isaac Newton.
Einstein.
Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, and Uranus are also known as what giants?
Gas giant.
Gas.
Yep.
Don't put them out.
Where in
You
the
don't want
body
your
might
you
you
don't want
suffer?
Uranus to be a gas giant on Thanksgiving, but
Especially on fire.
Where in the body might you suffer from carpal tunnel?
Wrist.
the
Yeah,
Yep.
your wrist,
Yeah,
yeah.
she had to have the surgery.
Hands and
Oh,
fingers.
the digits in there.
What is the vitamin that helps to clot blood?
B12.
That's what I thought. B12.
No, B12's for your
Oh,
immune
that's
system.
vitamin D. B12. Vitamin D. That's
Nope.
for B12.
Gotta be C.
C doesn't help clot blood. C helps thin it out. So, vitamin A.
Nope.
How
No,
about Z?
That's a Canadian vitamin.
E. F.
I think EAC is just going to go through the alphabet.
Vitamin
It
vegemin.
is vitamin alphabet.
Alphabet soup.
It's vitamin K.
Oh, I knew that. Wow, that's
Well
A?
done, Kumin.
Which
I guess
bird
that's
was
why the
taken?
Queen likes vitamin K cereal.
That would be Special K.
Special K, yeah.
Close
Oh,
enough.
they had a vitamin K cereal too.
Which bird was taken down to mines to detect dangerous
Canary.
gases?
Canaries.
How many stomachs does a cow have?
2.
4.
No, 4. Was it?
Or the guys from Indiana will know that.
Which body part is used to measure horses?
Hands.
Hands.
Yep.
See? My hand.
What is a male pig called?
Hog.
Dad.
Keg.
A policeman.
Officer.
Or is it a boar?
No offense there, Skipper.
Everybody knew that, and everybody was telling jokes off of it. But everybody knew that.
Right.
Had
A
with
ro-
barbecue in the house.
How is everyone with food and drink?
Oh, I got about that stuff.
Right.
This is going to be
I've got
interesting.
food and drink or geography.
Food and drink. Go food and drink.
Yeah,
Just
go food and drink. Why not? I'll sit here and be quiet.
A rosé wine is what color?
what?
What?
A rosé wine is what color?
Pink.
Pink.
color.
What
No.
meat is traditionally used in moussaka?
Moussaka.
Moose.
Mutton.
Mutton. Yeah.
Lamb, yeah.
You would think moose though. Moussaka.
Oh.
If you didn't, you get into a mood.
Sweet corn is a type of which cereal grain?
Corn.
Sweet corn is wheat.
Wheat.
No.
Barley.
Nope.
No.
Maize.
Yep, maize.
Maize is corn.
Maize is corn. Damn. In the story.
Maize is corn. That question is wrong. Maize is corn. Maize is how you say corn in another
Look at how
language.
excited everybody got. Isn't that funny?
Maize is corn.
Santa, you amaze me.
All right. Which foil color top indicates whole milk in traditional glass milk
Blue
bottles?
or red.
Blue.
Red.
Red.
Red. Yeah.
Blue is 2%.
Sloe is the fruit of which tree?
Jen.
No.
It's a Dewey tree.
Slow Jen. Gotta wash away the pain
Yeah.
inside.
So which
Now I'm singing
sloe?
Tim Curry
That's another
song.
question.
It's a pine.
Sloe comes from which tree?
A pine tree.
Slow?
SLOE, right?
SLOE.
I've
Yeah,
never
slow
heard of
That's
berries.
a pine. It's a gin. Slow gin. It's pine. What?
It's the
What?
blackthorn tree.
A what?
The blackthorn tree. Oop, I'm trying
Well,
to grab
it's
some
a
more.
pine, but okay. You wanted the type of tree, not the genus.
Oh, that would be a conifer.
Or a conifer, yeah.
I love it.
Right.
Just
What
gut-
does the I stand for in IPA?
International.
Dependent.
Indian Pale Ale.
Yep, Indian Pale Ale. Ratatouille is a French dish made up of what kind of stew?
Rats.
Yeah, there you go.
Spaghetti.
Cotton rats.
Who said vegetable?
Zoe did.
Yeah, vegetable stew. You married well there, deal.
Yeah.
We all know that.
I've got to say that because she sat just there.
You don't want it to go to her head now.
No,
Basmati.
you're sat there.
Basmati is a type of what?
Right.
Mm-hmm. What kind of pasta is ravioli?
Square. An envelope.
I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't have thought of this answer.
It's crimped, isn't it? Whatever it is.
Rigatoni.
Sorry?
Stuffed.
Stuff.
Square.
On a bottle of wine, what is the punt?
What'd you call me?
Yeah. Don't you dare call me that again, Kyle. I'm very upset.
The divot at the bottom of the bottle.
Correct.
Yeah,
The dent
I was going to say
inside
that triangle thing inside. I don't know. Do you know you have that triangle thing when they pour it from it?
That's cool, Neil.
Go on, we'll do. I'll finish off on geography and then someone else can take over.
Yay.
That's not very nice, Santa. Isn't that about Kyle?
Oh, thanks.
Let's get on something. I can say I have a chance. Come on. Let's move it.
Kabul. Right, Kabul is the capital of which country?
Afghanistan.
Turkey.
Afghanistan.
You
Oh
knew
wait,
the
I just had
answer.
too much turkey today.
Right. Which is the UK's longest suspension bridge?
Cappy Comics.
No, it's the
Or
Howard Bridge.
Cappy Coins.
Begins with
No,
H.
it's the River Seven. The River Seven.
No,
The
Begins with
Hennessy.
A.
no,
The Hendrickson. The Harlington.
No,
no.
The Heathrow.
Humber Bridge.
The
Humber
Hammer
Bridge.
Bridge.
I'm trying to get them.
Which river flows through Paris?
Seine.
Same.
The
Yeah.
insane.
That's only if you fall in.
Yeah.
Which is the smallest
Yay!
of all of the continents?
Sorry?
Smallest
Which is
of
the
all the
smallest of-
continents.
All of the continents.
Asia.
It's got to
No,
be Europe.
I'd have to say Australia.
It's
South Pacific?
got to be
No,
Europe.
Sylvan, I kind of got out. It's Europe.
It's got to be Europe.
Really?
It
Europe?
has to be. Yeah, it has to be Europe.
Don't
It
forget.
has to be.
Well, because you said Australia, it's Australasia because you've got to
Oh,
include
cool. Yeah.
you've got to include some of the other islands and like
And you don't think Santa knows geography? Come on.
Well, we had to stick Wi-Fi for your GPS in
Right.
the old.
this is going to
The
be an
old
easy
crate.
one for you overseas. The city of New York is on which river?
Humber.
Hudson
Hudson.
Hudson.
on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind.
Rapa Nui is the native name for which island?
Australia,
Nope.
New Zealand.
No.
Rapa Nui? Malaysia.
Yeah. Think small islands.
Oh, Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah. No, the Solomon Islands.
It's over that
Easter Island.
direction. So
Easter Island.
Easter Island.
Easter.
Oh, Easter Island. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one with the wind statues.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wait,
they're
you
actually
had the
polar
question
bears.
about that before, so it would be the
An ancient
vegetable
race.
We're
islands.
doing well, Elang. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Shipfall or Shiphall, I don't know. Port serves which
Are you
city?
swearing?
No,
I'm still stuck on the Rapa Nui
It's
question.
spelled
That has to be the vegetable island.
SCHIPHOL.
No idea. Were you
No,
speaking Welsh?
Easter Island.
No, but Rapa Nui
Right.
is the vegetable island. Rapa
That's
Nui,
ratatouille.
Rapa
Right.
Nui is made of vegetables.
You got to
It's
stir it.
too,
You got to
right?
stir it.
This. So Schiphol Airport serves which city? So this city's famous for its windmills.
Oh,
It
that's
must- Denmark?
Amsterdam.
Denmark.
Shitful? Is that what it is?
Amsterdam. I've been there.
Amsterdam. It's not, or you said city, didn't you?
Amsterdam.
Is it? Yeah,
I
Amsterdam.
know.
Yeah.
I flew out of there. Good chocolate there.
Eventually.
Very topical. In which city would you find the Red Square?
Moscow.
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 Moscow with 4 stomachs.
Yeah. Moscow.
Do you know that's how the?
In
Have you ever
which-
wondered?
They're always in
You
a
ever-
mood, aren't they?
Hold on.
Well, the Yanks.
I got something important to say here.
Okay.
You know, cattle used to run loose in Russia, all over the place,
Right.
and they were making a huge mess. And they used to clean up the mess with women with brooms. And they decide, okay, we got all these abandoned churches. Let's put all the cows in the churches. And that's how they ended up getting moss cows.
Boo, boo, boo.
I thought moss cows was where they stood there and they just started growing moss on them.
Oh. My elves, they take an unusual drug.
Oh, I got to tell a story. About my wife. I wish she was in here.
Spirit.
Okay.
My wife used to traverse with her kids back from Virginia to visit family back in Indiana, and they'd go through the hillsides, and there would be cows grazing on a hillside, nearly sheer at some points, but they seemed to be upright when they were going through it, and the kids didn't realize, the cows had could bend their legs a little bit to lean in to eat so they wouldn't tip over. So the kids, for years, they're driving, and she tells them those are hill cows, and you'll see the hill cows on the right side of the road have longer left arms than right arms, and they eat on that side, and the cows on the left side of the road have longer right arms and shorter left arms. And the kids went years thinking hill cows were actually a thing. We still tease them about that.
That's cute.
Like 25 years later, still tease them about it. We see a cow out in the thing, and we're like, is that a hill cow? Because she had him for years.
Hill cow.
Is that a hill cow that has smaller
Hill
legs?
cow, belly cow.
Oh my
Belly cows talk differently. That's how you tell them apart. For sure, for sure.
All right, let's get back to geography before we derail too much with silliness.
Oh, I only had like 2 questions left. It's like what I think one of them was like, in which U.S. state is the Liberty Bell held?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. And what's the largest park in Greater London? Which
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park.
I'm trying to find it again now.
It's Hyde Park. It's Hyde Park in Philadelphia.
Richmond Park.
Oh.
Sorry?
Richmond Park. That was the last of the geography.
Well, I need to go put up Christmas decorations with my wife, so I had to jump back in.
I think we're getting close to the end here anyway, guys.
Yeah, I've got to go because my friend's coming in the morning and we finished at 5:30, ready for obviously getting names for 6. So be about 6:15.
Sorry about that, Caroline.
Remember, it's Wales in the morning, 9:15. Wales versus Iran, and US versus England. So good luck to you there. And I hope you guys will have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Remember, too much turkey will put you asleep because of the serotonin in the turkey. Serotonin, sorry, that's it. The serotonin will put you asleep. And so it gives you a sleeping drug. That's why you sleep and you have a turkey.
Sounds like a plan.
So I don't blame you.
I just get tired when I eat too much anyway. This is not for me turkey.
That's exercise, isn't it? You go.
Yeah.
See?
There's only so long.
After your turkey and you won't fall asleep.
There's only so much you can keep your eyes open after wrapping like 100 presents on Christmas Day. And just like, oh, here comes another one. Oh,
It tryptophan.
Right.
I have a
I'm
lot of
going to say goodbye to everybody. I didn't realise actually it's gone whatever time it is. It's almost 12:30 in the morning here.
Bye bye,
So-
everybody.
Kyle, thank you so much for coming up. Kyle, thank you for so much coming. Skipper, can you stay on for 1 minute? And Taffy, actually.
Skipper's not here.
Oh, I mean Santa. Sorry. Why can't I get it right?
I need to put the banner down below.
I know. You got you. Look at me. You can't blame the elf, okay? And Elan, thank you for coming. Ronzi, thank you so much for the super chat earlier. JJ, Kinnamin, Neil, A Surfer, and JJ, PA Patriot Prospecting, Madwood Barbecue, and Anna's Arts and Crafts, and Jeff Tech Mix, and many others. Thank you so much. I can't go all the way back for the chat. Thank you so much for coming out today. And I know Elang's doing you're doing a live stream on, is it Saturday, I believe? So please check out Elang's channel. Absolutely wonderful channel. And don't forget, if you've got little ones, please send a Christmas message to Santa. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
We got it right.
On this day,
Got your name right.
Sgt. Pepper Lonely Heart Club Band started their album.
There you go.
Oh, I got his name right.
Santa.
It's taken me like all these years.
Did you get his name right, Bob?
I did, Jim.
Or Fred? Or Alvin?
Something
Or
like that.
whatever?
So almost. I'm confused. Oh, Elaine, thank you so much for the 25 pesos. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much. That's a wonderful end to the stream, and you guys are the best. thank you for coming to take time out with me on the live stream. And Kyle, thank you. I still yet to do your mail call. It's still there next to me. But we will watch some football. But I will get out there to do your mail call, I promise. And I can't thank
Speaking
you.
of mail calls, Kyle, obviously on Instagram, send me your address. 'Cause-
Yeah, I will. No worries.
And congratulations on your win
And
today, my friend.
You did see those pictures, right?
Yeah, they look awesome.
I look a little sillier in my youth, but
And you guys have a safe weekend, whatever you're up to. Have a fun one. And we'll see you again on Monday on Santa's channel. And he'll put out a community post, I'm pretty sure he will. And always lovely to see everybody. And Elang, that was a great video you done earlier. Went around a store in the Philippines showing the teddies and everything else. Absolutely wonderful video. Go and check it out, of course. I missed her premiere. I don't mean to. I watch a lot of people's stuff, as you go around. And anyway, absolutely wonderful. And thank you, Santa. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Kyle. Kinnaman and everybody else. EAC.
congratulations, Kyle.
Yes, good day.
Trust me, not on repeat. These are bookends.
Yes, they're supporting us.
Yeah, they're supporting us.
Yeah, he did freeze for a second. So, yep. Attack of the Kyles.
Yeah. It's better than that. What rhymes with that? The attack of the
Kyles. Happy Thanksgiving to all those who celebrated.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys who obviously celebrates it around the world. And I will see you all on Monday.
Arrivederci.
Bye.